Well, good morning. Here it is. It's Tuesday morning, and it's uh, it's March 22nd. And anyway, we've got all kinds of weather. We've had thunderstorms, we've had rain, we've had up in the northwest part of the state. They're getting snow, and anyway, just seemed like a typical Oklahoma weather, and springtime. It did officially begin Sunday, but anyway, winter's trying to give us one more blow, I guess. But anyway, we'll make it, and we'll have some good springtime weather. And, I guess we did with thunderstorms, but anyway, this morning I want to bring a devotion talking about how it's never too late to follow God's call. And after Joshua, I know I'll talk a lot about Joshua and back in that time, but I think there's so many things we can learn from, that part of the Bible. You remember he sent his 12 spies into the promised land, and, remember they returned and they reported that, the land was too hard, or at least 10 of the spies, it was too hard of a place because, for God's people to settle there, and because of their unbelief, the Israelites, remember, they wandered around in the desert for another 40 years. And so an entire generation died because they did not believe in God's promises. But you remember Caleb and Joshua, they believed that they could take the land. And so, they got to live. And, but you remember when the Israelites returned, to the promised land 40 years later, Caleb said this in Joshua 14, 10 and 12, or 10 through 12 says, "Now here I am, 85 years old. I am still as strong today as I was the day Moses sent me out. And I am just as ready to fight now as I was then. So give me the mountain country the Lord promised me that day long ago." Give me the mountain country. I love that. The land Caleb, wanted was full of giants, and there were cities that were fortified with great walls. I mean, basically, Caleb was saying to God, give me the biggest assignment. Give me the hardest city. Give me the place with the biggest giants. Give me the mountain regions. I don't want some easy place. I'm 85 years old, but I've still got it in me to do great things for you. When I have, recently, gone and looked for, birthday card, for a granddaughter, I noticed something that I've never particularly paid attention to, I think, in the greeting card section. They have an entire, section that offers birthday cards for, the 80th, 85th, 90th, 95th, and even 100th birthdays. Growing up, I didn't see those kinds of cards because, most people didn't, necessarily live that long. But now life expectancy is much higher than it used to be. If you're an older adult, you may think, well, it's time to hang it up. But I'm telling you, it's time to get it, get it down and dust it off. Do you think God is going to let you live, 30 more years just to play golf or go fish and hunt and, whatever it is else that you like to do? Here's a word that's, it's not in the Bible, retirement. Now you may stop working, but listen, you keep serving the Lord. You have more wisdom and experience now than when you were younger, obviously, and God's not going to waste that time. At the age of 85, Caleb, he began the greatest mission of his life. Moses was 80 when God called him to set God's people free. And Abraham, he was 79 when he received God's call. Listen, if you're, in that Caleb generation or even close, listen, please believe that it's never too late to start on your life calling. I mean, listen, the best is yet to come. When we allow God to work through us and continue to use us in a special and great way, no matter what age we may be, God will use us for His glory, and believe me, it will be invigorating to see God using whatever tools you have and whatever you have that He can use. And so anyway, I just want to encourage you this morning, keep on keeping on, no matter what age you may be, and God will bless you for it. Anyway, remember, Angie and I, we love you guys, and we're praying for you. And Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless you.